Hello students, my name is Hitendra Tanna and today we will be discussing the solution for the algebra paper which you have written on 30th of August. Paper was for 30 marks, chapters covered were chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. Let us move on to the solution for the first one. Question number 1. Select the correct alternative and write it. It is like MCQ questions in board exam. We just have to write option A, B, C, D. No calculation, no working, nothing. No, not to copy the questions also. The way I have written, you will write exactly the same way. From the following, which one is the quadratic? Answer is option B. If you have written option B, give 1 mark. For second one, for simultaneous linear equation, find the value of x. We have to find value of x, so it will be dx upon d. 49 upon 7, which is option number A. Next one, degree of the determinant. Now we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So the degree is 2. Option B, degree is 2. Next one, the root of kx square plus kx plus k equals to 0 are real and equal. Find k. Now we know when they are real and equal, b square minus 4ac is 0. Working I have shown now. You don't have to show the working. Option C is the answer. The answer is 0 or 4. So if you have written all the options A, B, C, D, whatever, give 1 mark each. Next one. Let us move on to question number 1B. 3 questions, 3 marks. Find the value of A, B and C from the following quadratic equation. 2x square minus 5x plus 7 equal to 0. If you have written this step, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, give half mark. If you have written all the 3 values correct, a equal to 2, b equal to minus 5 and c equal to 7, all 3 are correct, then give half mark. If one of them is wrong, don't give any marks. Only half mark will be given for comparing. Next one. If 15x plus 17y equal to 21, 17x plus 15y equal to 11, find the value of x plus y. Now here we don't have to solve. It is only for 1 mark. Recollect our 9th standard add, subtract, add method. So we just have to add. So after adding we get 32x plus 32y equal to 32. Dividing throughout by 32. X plus y is equal to 1. Or if you have taken 32 common and then you have shifted 32 to the right hand side, 32 upon 32 is 1. Okay, if you have solved entire one, okay, you got the value of a, you got the value of x, you got the value of y, and then you have added. Don't give any marks. No marks will be given for that. We don't have to solve. We just have to find the value of x plus y. Next one. 2 terms are given. We need to solve this. Okay, we need to solve this following. Now, first and second term is given. So obviously we need to find common. So 5y common, it is 3y minus 1. If you have written till that particular step, give half mark. The next one, y equal to 0 or y equal to 1 upon 3. If that step is correct, give half mark. Next one. If you have written the final answer, the roots of the given quadratic equations are 0 and 1 upon 3, well and fine. If you have not written, still well and fine. Okay, next one. Question number 2, we have to attempt any 2 out of 3. First activity. We don't have to draw the graph. We just have to fill in the boxes. First box, minus 13 upon 2. Second, it is 3 upon 2. Next, third box, minus 5, comma 3 upon 2. And the last one, minus 13 upon 2, comma 0. Each box will carry half of mark. Working I have shown now. Again, in the exam, we don't have to show the working. If we fill in the box directly, still it is well and fine. Okay. The next one. 2 numbers frame the equation. 2 numbers differ by 3. Sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Frame the 2 equations in 2 variables. Do not solve the equations. Let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. If you have written this, give half mark. If you have written let the 2 numbers be x and y respectively, then also it is well and fine. According to the first condition, difference is 3. So it is x minus y equal to 3. Give half mark. Second one, twice the smaller and thrice the greater. Sum means total. Twice the greater and thrice the smaller. Smaller number is what? Y. So twice the smaller and thrice the greater is equal to 19. So if you have written 2y plus 3x equal to 19, then also it is correct. If you have written 3x plus 2y equals to 19, then also it is fine. This will carry 1 mark. Okay, little tricky, so 1 mark. Next one, question number 3. Determine whether the value given against the quadratic equations are root or no. So which two values are given, 2 marks. First, we substitute m equal to 2 only to the left hand side. If you have written 2m square minus 5m equal to 0, if you have written here equal to 0, don't give the marks. We just have to substitute only to the left hand side. So after substitution, I get LHS equal to minus 2, but RHS is equal to 0. So my LHS is not equal to RHS. Equation is not satisfied. So 2 is not a root of the given quadratic equation. If you have not written here, equation is not satisfied. If you have written here, LHS is not equal to RHS, then also it is well and fine. Similarly, now substitute m equal to 5 upon 2. If I substitute 5 upon 2, I will get here 0. So my LHS equal to RHS, equation is satisfied. Therefore, 5 upon 2 is a root. If both are correct, give 1 mark each. Okay, if you have not written the final answer, 5 upon 2 is a root, deduct half mark for both of them. Yeah, you can write it together also. 2 is not a root, 5 upon 2 is a root. So if you have not written any of the answer or both the answer, just deduct half mark. Okay, the next one. We have to attempt any 3. Again, 2 marks each. Find the value of determinant. We know first we need to cross multiply here. Diagonally we will multiply and it is the difference here. So 7 upon 3 into 1 upon 2 minus 5 upon 3 into 3 upon 2. So I have written here. 7 upon 3 into 1 upon 2, I will get 7 upon 6. 5 upon 3 into 3 upon 2, you will get it 15 upon 6. Now here 3 I can cancel also. But if I cancel, no, again the denominator I have to find the LCM of this denominator again here. So it is better we don't cancel. So directly I will get 6. If you have cancelled, you will get here 5 upon 2. Then again you will find the LCM, you will come back to 15 upon 6. Finally, 7 minus 15 upon 6, if you reached here, give half mark. So 1.5 till here. And then final half mark for both of these steps. If you have reduced it till minus 4 upon 3, give half mark. If you have not reduced, deduct half mark, give only 1.5. Got it? Okay, let us move forward. We go to factorization. Solve the following by factorization method. Now 3 terms are given to us. We need to split the middle term. 54 into the coefficient of first, 54, into 1 will give me 54. The factor's last sign is plus. So total should be 15. I will write here 9x plus 6x. That will give me 15. Now if you have used bracket wala method, very good, which we taught you. If you have not written, if you have written directly minus 9x minus 6x plus 54, well and fine. So if you have solved till this first 3 steps, give half mark. Then x common x minus 9 minus 6 common x minus 9, x minus 9 into x minus 6 equal to 0. If you have reached here, give half mark. And then half mark for x equal to 6, x equal to 9. So 1.5 here. And final half mark will be for your answer. 9 and 6 are the roots of the quadratic equation, or the root of the quadratic equations are 9 and 6. Moving on to the third question now. Form the quadratic equation if the roots are 3 and minus 10. We know the roots, so we have to write let alpha and beta be the roots of the given equations. So first root, alpha is 3, beta is minus 10. If you have written alpha is minus 10, beta is 3, then also it is correct. Or if you have written let alpha equal to 3, beta equal to minus 10 directly, still give half marks. Okay, total here, give half. Now we know we have to find sum of the root and the product of the root to find the equation. So I found the sum of the root separately, which gives me minus 7, product of the root, which gives me minus 30. If you directly solve the equation, then also it is well and fine. So if you got this sum of the root, product of the root, minus 7 and minus 30, give half mark. Then required quadratic equation, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta equals to 0. So if you have written this required equation, give half mark. And then final half mark for the substitution and opening the bracket. So total 2 marks question. Okay, next one. Moving on to the fourth one. Okay, again it is an activity based. We have to write the entire solution. Box, if you are made with pencil, it is good. If you are made with pen, then also it is fine. In board exam, we will go with pencil. So again here, if you have written b equal to minus 7, give half mark. Then we know delta, b square minus 4ac. So b square, give half mark. Then minus 7 the whole square 49, and 49 minus 16 is 33. So if you have reached till this step, give half mark. So both these steps will carry half mark. Now delta is greater than 0. So the roots are real and greater than 0. Real and unequal. So if you have written unequal, then give half mark. Got it? Not equal, still give half mark. Not an issue. Okay. Question number 3. Now, 2 questions for 3 marks. Solve by formula method. So step number 1. If you got the value of A, B and C, 1, minus 3 and minus 2, give half mark. Got it? Now, if you have written comparing with EM square plus BM plus C, or if you have written AX square plus BX plus C, both are correct. Board exam, both are correct. Now, we found separately B square minus 4AC as we taught you in the lectures. So, we get B square minus 4AC is 70. Now, very important step, student, here. My variable is M. If you have written X equal to, and if you have solved, do not give any marks. Just give 1 mark to get till 70. If I repeat, instead of variable M, if you have written X, no marks will be given for this entire, even though it is correct. So check this properly. M equal to, if you have written formula, give half mark. Then half mark for the next step after substitution. Half mark for getting the answer, minus 3 becomes plus 3. And the half mark for the final answer. Okay, second last step is optional. If you want, you write. If you don't want, don't write. Okay, the next one. Solve by Cramer's rule. Again, first equation number 1, so it will be by 3x minus 4y equal to 10. Equation number 2, 4x plus 3y equal to 5. Variables to the left, constant to the right. Okay, first I'll go with the D. So D ka value, if you are getting 25, give half mark. Then I go to dx, value is 15, give half mark. Then dy, value is minus 25, give half mark. So 1.5 mark for each determinant. Next one, by Cramer's rule. So x is equal to dx upon d, 50 upon 25, which is 2, give half mark. Y equals to dy upon d, minus 25 upon 25, that gives me minus 1. So again it is half mark, 2.5 mark over, half mark for the final answer. Now textbook, they have followed this method, x comma y equal to 2 comma minus 1 is the solution of the equation. Or if you have written x equal to 2, y equal to minus 1 is the solution of the equation. Both are correct. I prefer the first one. Textbook follows that, we will stick to that. But both are correct. Okay. Moving forward, solve the following by graphical method. Okay. Now graphical method table, we will always show it in the board exam in the answer paper, not on the back side of the paper, neither in the graph paper. So first one, I assume the value here. I have converted this y x equal to 6 minus y, or y is equal to 6 minus x. Both are correct. Okay, so I will table, this entire table is right, give half mark. How I come to know entire table is right? If my point of intersection is right, definitely your table is right. Now here I have assumed the value of x as 0, 1, 2, 3, and I got the value of y. You can assume y, you can get the value of x. Both are correct. Okay, next one. Again here, if this entire table is right, give half mark. Sir, if I have written 3 points, okay, on each of the table, then don't give only half mark, deduct half mark. Because we have to go with 4 points. Okay, now, come to the graph. Okay, graph, everything should be written with pencil only. Pen is absolutely not allowed. Achha, half mark for drawing the first graph with equation. Half mark for drawing the second graph, and just see whether you have written this equation or not. Okay, then half mark for your scale, for your axis, x dash, x, y, y dash. If you have missed anything, y is missing, x is missing, arrow is missing, axis ka spelling, just see. 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on both the axis, A, X, E, S. If you have written A, X, I, S, deduct half mark. Give only 1 mark for this. Got it? And then the final answer. In the board exam, we need to write the lines of 2 given equation intersect at 5, 1. Therefore, the solution is 5, 1. Here it's a mistake. It is 5, 1 students. So solution is 5, 1. Got it? Half mark for this. If you have not written this point of intersection, well and fine. To be correct. If you have directly written the solution is x equal to 5 and y is equal to 1. Absolutely correct. Okay. Moving on to question number 4 for 4 marks. One question for 4 marks. Now here in the board exam, they will ask outside sum. Okay. Here we went with our textual only. It is a textbook ka sum only. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. Denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. If both the numerator and denominator are reduced by 6, find the fraction. Let the numerator be x, let the denominator be y, and the fraction be x upon y. If you have written till here, give half mark. Or if you have written directly, let the fraction be x upon y, still give half mark. Okay, next one. As per first condition, I will get minus 2x plus y equal to 4. Or if you have transferred y on the right hand side, you will get 2x minus y equal to minus 4. Both are correct. I repeat, you will get 2x minus y minus 4. Okay, that way you will get. So both are correct. Next one, second condition. Okay, y minus 6 is equals to 12 into x minus 6. If I solve this, I will get minus 12x plus y equal to minus 66. Again here, if second step you transfer y to the right hand side, you will get 12x minus y is equal to 66. 12x minus y equal to 66. Okay, so if you have gone with the previous two equations, you will get x equal to 7 and x is equal to 18. Equation will be different, but value of x and y will be exactly the same. So if you got value of x equal to 7, give half mark. If you have got value of y equal to 18, give half mark. In final half mark for the required fraction is 7 upon 18. So give half mark. If you have not written final answer, give only 3 and half. Deduct half mark for that. Okay. Then work wala sum. Pinto takes 6 days more than those issue to complete a certain work. If they work together, they finish it in 4 days. How many days would it take to complete a work if they work alone? So let the number of days required by Nishu be equal to x. Now x days you don't have to write because I've already mentioned days here. So let the number of days required by Nishu be x. Number of days required by Pintu will be x plus 6 days more. Number of days required by both of them is equal to 4. But since it is work wala sum, work is mentioned, we have to find out the work done in 1 day, 1 hour. So here the units are days. So I will find Nishu will do in 1 day reciprocal of the total number of days. So x is there, reciprocal of that is 1 upon x. That is work done by Nishu in 1 day. Then reciprocal of the total days, which is x plus 6. So reciprocal will be 1 upon x plus 6. That is the work done by Pinto in 1 day. And together, work done by them in 1 day is 1 upon 4. Because total number of days given to us is 4. Then, work done by Nishu in 1 day. Work done by Pinto in 1 day. I have added, means it is together. So, work done by Nishu in 1 day plus work done by Pinto in 1 day is equals to 1 upon 4. Okay, now we know, here we found the LCM, okay, and we got the answer. Now if you have reached till cross multiplication this particular step, give half mark. Now purposely I have kept this x square plus 6x into 1 to the left hand side. So I don't have to shift it again to the right hand side. Okay, so square wala I have kept it on the left hand side. Now if you have reached this, x square minus 2x minus 24 equal to 0, give half mark. Again here the factorization comes. If you got that last step correct, x equal to 6, x equal to minus 4, give half mark. Got it? Okay, further. Now x is what? The number of days. So we need to write the reason. Number of days cannot be negative, so x cannot be minus 4, or number of days cannot be negative, therefore x equal to minus 4 is not acceptable. So any of these reason, if you have written, give half mark. And then final answer, this should take 6 days and Pinto takes 12 days to complete the work. So half mark for this. Okay. Now therefore, if it is missing in any of the step, since it is the first unit test, ignore that. From second onwards, the marks. If it is 30 on 30, they may deduct the marks. Okay, so here we are just ignoring it. Okay, now let us go to the last question. Again, in the board exam, last question is from outside, and this question is from last year board paper. Okay, now a dealer sells a toy for rupees 24 and gains as much percentage of as the cost price. Find the cost price of a toy. I repeat, a dealer sells a toy for rupees 24 and gains with the profit. Kitra profit? As much percent as the cost price. Now this is the very good part of the question. Find the cost price of a toy. So let the cost price be X. Now what they say, he gains as much percentage of profit as is the cost price. So if cost price is 80, he gets 80% profit. Cost price 5 rupees, he gets 5% profit. Cost price is 200, he gets 200% profit. So cost price is X. So the profit will be X percentage. Now in lower standards we have studied, students, profit is equal to cost price into percentage of profit. So what is my cost price? We have taken X. What is the percentage of profit? X percent. Percentage, so I will write X upon 100. So this is my amount of profit. That's the reason I have written rupees. So my profit will be X into X, X square upon 100. This is my profit, right? Okay. Now we know selling price is already given, which is 24. In the question it is given. Now we know one more relationship between cost price, selling price and the profit. Cost price plus profit will give me the selling price. Now what is cost price? We have taken X. Profit just now we took it, ye upar wala. X into X upon 100. So I will take X into X upon 100. This is my profit. Is equal to 24. Correct? So X into X, I got it X square. Now denominator I have X 100 here. Multiply throughout by 100. So X into 100 will give me 100X. 100 cancel, we got X square. 24 into 100, so I get 2400. Okay, transfer 24 to the left hand side, so I got this X square plus 100X equal to 2400. If you solve till here, give half mark. Then after that again factorization comes. Last sign is minus, so difference has to be 100. So that gives me 120 and 20. Correct? We know last two zeros निकाल देने का, either से एक zero. 24 का factors, the difference has to be 10. So 12 and 2, then put 110. Okay? That Sachin wala sum we have done the product of the amount with Sachin. Okay? Exactly is the same one. Okay. Now here, after getting this, we get two factors. X plus 120 into X minus 20 equal to 0. So if I solve X equal to minus 20, X equal to 20. If you reach till here, give half mark. So this all 2-3 steps will carry half mark. Okay, now again, X is what? The cost price. Cost price cannot be negative. Okay, so it cannot be minus 120. So therefore, X is equal to 20. So X is the cost price, which is 20. Now students, just see, if selling price is 24, my cost has to be less than 24. If we get more than 24, then just check your answer again. Okay, you might have committed some mistake because my cost price should be less because I'm getting a profit. And selling price is already given 24. Got it? So the cost price of a toy is rupees 20. So give half mark for that. Okay, this was last year's board exam. They have asked last question, question number 5. Okay, now this is your solved example from your textbook. Okay, textbook solved example they may ask. Okay, a certain amount is equally distributed among certain number of students. Each would get rupees 2 less if 10 students were more, and each would get rupees 6 more if 15 students were less. Find the number of students and the amount distributed. Again, we will start from the last line. Find the number of students and the amount distributed. I don't know the number of students. Let number of students be X, and amount each students will get be equal to Y. So the total amount we know. Total amount will be number of students into the amount each child gets. So my total number of students are X. Amount each child get is Y. So my total amount distributed is rupees XY. Now, according to the first condition, if there are, see what is given in the first condition, each would get 2 rupees less if 10 students were more. Originally there are X students, so now it will become X plus 2, X plus 10, and each students will get rupees 2 less. Originally they will getting Y, Now each will get y minus 2. So I have written this is the number of students x plus 10, y minus is the amount each child gets. So again, x into y, number of students into the amount will be equal to the amount distributed, which is xy. Okay, when if you have written this equation, give half mark. Okay, then after solving, minus x plus 5y equal to 10. Okay, that is first condition. Second one. Okay, second condition, what they say, if 15 students were less, okay, each will get 6 more. Number of students were x, 15 were less, so minus 15. Each would get 6 rupees more. Originally they were getting y rupees, now they will get 6 rupees more, so it is y plus 6. Again, number of students into the amount each gets will be the total distribution, and total distribution remains the same, which is xy. Again, if you have written till this step, give half marks. Okay, give half mark here. Now once I open this bracket here, xy cancel, I get 2x minus y equal to 30. So if you reach till here, okay, now solve is easy. Now it is my simple two equations. Look at x here. It is minus 1x. Here it is 2x. X is not equal. Forget about x. Look at y. 5y, and here it is minus 5y. Signs are opposite. Plus 5y minus 5y. Opposite sign अलग अलग है, तो add करेंगे. तो adding to equation 5y cancel. 2x minus x will be equal to x. And here 10 plus 30 will give me 40. So x is equal to 40. If you got x equal to 40, give half mark. Now substitute this x equal to 40 either in equation 1 or in 2. I will go with equation 1 because 1 is the simpler. If you are substituted in 2, then also it is fine. So after substitution, I'll get the value of y as 10. What is the value? What is value of x we got? We have written very first step, number of students. So number of students x are 40, and the total amount distributed is, so what is the total amount xy, which is 40 into 10, which is equal to 400. So sir, what is this 10 here? 10 is the amount each child gets. But this is not given to us in the question. Okay, write the amount each child gets. So I will not write. They have asked total number of students. I have written there 40. They have asked total number, a total amount distributed. I have written here rupees 400. Got it? Now overall students, if you have not written rupees here, add rupees in the first step here, then deduct half mark. Give only 2.5. Same case with the previous one. Okay, cost, rupees, profit. If you have not written, deduct half mark for each. Got it? Okay, chalo. Thank you so much, students.